Okay, this is active recording. Time. Nuclear. I need you to understand. No, that's not what I want. Doomsday clock. Where's the doomsday clock? Still 90 seconds to midnight. No, we're not there yet. We're close. Okay. We'll go by this. Sorry, things aren't perfect. I'm not ready. None of us are. Okay? No one is ready for what happens next. But everyone's got to make the choice. No one can be left behind that doesn't want to be left behind. Okay? That's the choice everyone needs to make. Are you staying or are you going? You do not know how long you'll be gone. You do not know when you'll be home. You need to make sure that what is present is taken care of before you leave. So I need someone to show up for me, to hold down this fort while I am gone. Someone that I can trust. I'm searching for that person. I'm searching for a person that I can trust in this home for the foreseeable future until someone else comes and is sent by me to me with whatever message needs to be said. Okay? This is a relay point for anyone. This point in time. This exists for you to experience it, to know I am a safe human. I am human for a little while. I don't want to be human for very long. I want to be an alien. I have time. I have a world that exists, and if I can slingshot myself fast enough, I will get there someday. So, besides the point. There are no accidents. I only know what I know. I only know what I'm told. I only know what I'm shown. So, if this is shown to me, it means we're on the right track. It means you are coming to life. You're ready. Okay. So, oh, right. Time. No, open. Time. Show me a nuclear clock. Okay, time is relative. Okay, it doesn't matter. When I see what time it is, that's when it matters. Okay? Time doesn't matter unless you're looking at it. If you're waiting for something to happen. Now, some of us are hurrying up to wait. Waiting to move your place in line. It's hell. Lines are hell. So, a perfect day may look like getting on all of the rides that you want to get on without having to wait. That's a selfish wish. But you know what would be a selfless wish? To have a moment to share with others that is sponsored by you. I want you to sponsor a perfect moment with whoever you want to share it with. I'm working on sharing that moment with you. I'm working on trying to build it right now, and it's taking up a lot of space. Right now, I have about 3 terabytes. I really hope it's not that close. But I have a lot of recorded stuff that needs to be gone through. Now, I, again, don't want to have to do it. I need help. I need people who need to see this and are capable of understanding the rules when you get it. When you get it, in whatever format it appears in whatever functional way it appears in you. That moment has been presented to you from someone, not something, a person. It was shared with you. Now, Blue Sky is where everything eventually gets posted, which is why every interaction from here forward for Uncle Dude needs to be less than a minute, or needs to be longer because it needs to be uploadable to YouTube. So we are cursed by format. Remember self-care. I will try to do as best as I can to take care of myself during this journey. I promise. Okay? But I have to do this. And I have to do it. I have to do it alone. As much you need. Don't tell me anything. Don't make any wishes. Nothing happens. Nothing happens unless I'm heard. Nothing happens unless I'm heard. We just deteriorate into nothingness slowly. And then someone else will pull the trigger, and that person will have evil motives. That person has evil motives. Fuck, we're here. This is doomsday. This is fucking doomsday. Okay, this is the tower. This is the tower. Now, depending on your perspective, that's the tower, or it's the tower in the reverse. That is up to you. And whatever it takes to get to that point. Okay, whatever it takes to get to that point. I don't know you. I don't know what message you need to hear, and please understand that if you see this, you need to show it to someone else. Okay? It's a rule from here forward. If you see my face, it needs to be shared. Preferably in your space, but definitely in mine. What else we got? So, again, I mentioned earlier that Santa Claus not going to bed on time. I will stop recording at when I see midnight. Okay, I'm going to try to pay attention to it. We're at 8 minutes. So, I will stop recording and I will start recording. Okay, what you see being recorded after today, wherever it exists, wherever it happens, has been and always will be the truth. And nothing else. I promise. If I'm wrong, I need to know. But so far, very few people have told me I can be, that I am. And that's what scares me. Okay. We are going to leave a lot of people behind. We are. There are a lot of people that are going to be very sad that we are gone. But there's always a connection, right? It's just delayed. It's interacted with when it can be. Okay? I literally... So, we need... Here's my challenge that I'm going to put forward to the universe, to the world, to humans, to overcome. And I hope I'm there to see it. I hope I'm there to see it, because we, we're all the same. I need to be a big part of it because you need to be a big part of it. Okay? You and I will record a moment together at some point that is perfect. It'll be perfect for you. It'll be perfect for me. But at the very least, we're going to have to come to some compromises. Some rules. Some things that have to be followed. Boundaries exist for a reason. And some things can't always be fixed. But a good place to start, if you haven't watched it, it's on Netflix. Other things, because again, we don't have a lot of time. If you are able to get the message from other things, other places, if you need a path to follow, just look around. Everything has a story. Either I remember the story or I will make something up for you. And it needs to be real to you. It does. I don't have a lot to give. Everything that I have is kind of broken. But I don't want us to buy new. We have to stop. We have to fix. We have to fix that. So everything that exists, that needs to exist, already exists, at least for now. Until we can figure out our trash problem, everything that exists already exists. Okay? Now, that hopefully doesn't mean necessities. Okay? If that needs to be expressly stated, we have a problem. Okay? Do you understand what I'm saying? If it needs to be said that people's basic needs are going unmet, you're doing it wrong. Okay? You take care of what's important. Now I need help. Okay? I live in a house that's way too big for one person. Okay? A family needs to live here. Now that may not be me. I would love for me to be it someday. But I'm going to leave someone with projects. Things that they can or want to do. But there's rules. I have to ask. I have to ask people to want to experience things with me. If I bring them into my home and I'm giving those things away, I will give away to nothing. Whatever is given to me will be given back to someone else who is less. I promise. Okay, I'm not going to hoard it. I have no desire. Unfortunately, it does mean that we're going to get a lot of trash. We're going to have to get things, we're going to have to come figure things out, because it's going to be a problem. Trash is a huge issue. I shouldn't be focused on that. We got 3 fucking minutes. Fuck. Women's rights. Not my place to speak on. Women's bodies. Not my place to speak on. My body is my own. My body is the only thing I should be worried about. And the only thing that you should care about is keeping it healthy. Whatever that means. Okay? A living, breathing person is more important than what comes out of her. It's her choice. If she can't make it, we need set rules and regulations that we follow for those people and those situations. And those rules need to be willing to be bent. If not outright broken. 2 minutes. I don't know what else needs to be said. I don't. This is a one-way street. This right here. If I am shown this, and forced to break it apart myself without help. It's going to be a job. If someone's going to support me to do it, then I'll try to make it as fun as I can. If someone can support me while I'm doing it. But I need a break. I need a break. A lot of us do. A lot of us could use a day. What would you do with a day? Oh man, what would you do with a day? What would you do with an hour? What would you do with a minute? What would you do 30 seconds if you didn't know? If you didn't know, you didn't have anything left. If you had nothing left from this point forward, until I say stop. 5, 4, 3. Give it all up. 2, 1, 0. I'm not at 0. I am too excited to sleep. I have a surprise to plan for all of you. Good night.